Hi friends, welcome back to Ball Homestead. Today this video is all about babies. We had two goats have babies last night and we actually caught one of them in all the footage. That is here. If it's something you don't want to watch, skip to the last few clips at the end and you can just see the babies. But we're super excited and we're super happy to have these new babies on the homestead. All right, we have little Miss Molly laying down over here. She is in the earlier stages of labor. We still like quite a while, but she's very uncomfortable. And little Miss Honey wanted in with her, so they're besties, so we let them in together. It doesn't take long for us to get to the second stage of labor. And she's very uncomfortable here. She does such a good job. This is her first baby. And we were really shocked because we ended up getting a surprise baby. So that's exciting. But you can see in the little bubble, the little nose and the two front paws coming out. So it won't be long now. She does really well, especially for a first-time mother. She's a really good mother, too. I just try to pet her and keep her calm during her relaxed times. All right, we are starting to move in the next stages of labor here. And it's going to happen pretty quick. She has a few more pushes here and we are done. And we'll have this first baby. Molly does such a great job. For a first mother, all I do is kind of guide the baby out and help her just a little bit. I try to get its face cleaned off, and then I put the baby up to her. And she's got that liquor going already, so she is ready to start cleaning. She gets this little baby cleaned up, and we have about a 10-minute break before we get our next surprise. The next one's our surprise baby because usually, well, for us anyways, most of the time when Nigerians have their first, they usually have a single. Well, in our case anyways, it has been that way. And we got a surprise. Little Miss Molly had twins her first time. Two little bucklings, but they are so cute and they will have a lot of fun here on the homestead. There is nothing cuter than baby goats running around playing. It is great entertainment, friends. Like I said, we got about a 10-minute window here before we start on baby number 2. We're a little bit confused when we first see that bubble, and it doesn't take me long to see that nose and paws. So I know we're fixing to have baby number 2. This one doesn't take near as long, really just a few minutes once she starts pushing. But she does such a great job with these two, getting them cleaned up good. We do end up moving her once she's done and gets up into a little separate pen since she is a first-time mother, so her and her babies can bond. And none of the bigger goats pick on her. Just have a few pushes here and we are going to have kid number 2 ready for mama to clean up. It doesn't take very long. This being the second kid, this one just slips right on out. And Molly does such a great job. She's going to be a really good mother. There he is. We get him over on the towel. I didn't bring but one towel because I was only expecting one kid. I'm thinking actually about building a cabinet out in the barn for kidding season to keep our towels we use for that in there when we're expecting babies. That way we're not having to rush in the house and get something. That way everything's there and it's simple and quick. She does a really good job getting those cleaned up, and I'm checking to see what we have, and we've got 2 little bucks. Now we're going to talk a little bit about Honey while Molly's cleaning these babies up. Honey wanted in there, which her and Molly are just together all the time. And so we let her in, and it wasn't long. She started stomping on the ground and laying down. And my husband said, she's going to have babies tomorrow when we're at work. We missed her first birth. She's the only one we missed. And anyways, I went out this morning. I leave for work at 2 a.m. and I went out about 1:30, and she had 3 little babies all cleaned up. She hadn't had them long, but they were all cleaned up and standing there with her. Anyways, she was laying, they were standing. But we are excited to have these 5 babies on the homestead. There will be a lot of funny little footage of them, I can promise you, because goats are hilarious. There's Honey and her 3 little babies. And here is some footage. Here's Honey's 3 little babies. She had 2 bucks. The black and white one's a buck, and the brown and white one's a buck, and the tricolored one's a little doe. We will be keeping her. She is so beautiful. And here is Miss Molly and her 2 little bucks. One has frosted ears and is solid black. The other one looks like a baby deer almost. It's so cute. It's solid brown with a black stripe. Thank you for stopping back by our homestead. Until next time, friends, goodbye.